Hello ladies and gentlemen, you're speaking to Jedd from Disrupt Tutoring, and I'm here to help you with a sequence question today. So let's read this one out. We've got the question reading, study the following diagram pattern of regular octagons and then complete the table. Now what does that question mean? So the diagram pattern, so we're looking at a geometric sequence here where it's pictures and we're going to convert them into some sort of sequence or number pattern. Regular octagons, don't get distracted by the terminology there. You know that an octagon is simply a polygon that has 8 sides, and a regular octagon is one that has 8 sides that are the same length. That's all they're trying to say there, and don't try and get confused by that terminology. The most important part is that you're understanding what these shapes are trying to say and what the examiner is trying to ask. So let's have a look. The number of polygons, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we've got 1 polygon, here we've got 2 polygons, here we've got 3 polygons, and we can see that in one we've got the 8 sides of the polygon, and that gives you the number of sides there. But now in the second one we only have 15 sides, so it hasn't doubled the number of sides. The reason being the two shapes share. They share a side, and that's why we lose a side. And then in 3 the same thing happens, we lose 2 sides because there are 2 sides being shared by the 3 patterns. Now we need to figure out how many sides are in the shape that has 4 octagons. Now we don't want to draw this out, so let's see if there's some sort of pattern that's forming here by seeing if there is a difference or a common difference between the terms. So let's have a look here. 15 minus 8, that gives us 7. 22 minus 15 gives us 7, and that is awesome because it shows us that there's a common difference, which means all we need to do to get to the next term is add 7. So 22 plus 7 gives you 29, which is brilliant. That gives you your mark over there. Now this is where it becomes a little bit trickier, specifically in the lower grades, because you get a little bit confused with what n is all about. And n, guys, is simply a placeholder. N is the value anywhere from 0 to infinity, as long as you're using whole numbers. That is just a placeholder so that you can figure out how many shapes or sides there's going to be in the pattern that has 1,000,000 polygons. You're able to just subs in 1,000,000 and you'll be able to find out how many sides would be in that octagon. So let's do this together. Now we know the number of polygons here is 1. We know the number of polygons here is 2. And we know the number of polygons here is 3. Now the way I like to do this is I like to say, right, in the first picture or in the first term, I see that there is 1 polygon, okay? And we've calculated a common difference of 7. So I'm going to use that common difference, and I'm going to 7 times how many polygons do I have, or where am I in the sequence? I'm at the first term, or there's only 1 polygon. So I'm going to put a 1 over there. And I'm going to see what that equals. So 7 times 1 is 7. But I need to get to 8. So what am I going to do to this? Either subtract or add to get to 8. So 7 times 1 is 7. And in order to get to 8, I need to add 1. And that's going to give me the 8 that I'm looking for. I'm going to do the same thing now for term 2. So the second term, or the second shape, okay, or the number of polygons, that's the one we're referring to. If I take the common difference, which is 7, and I times that by 2, what does that give me? It gives me 14. Now, do you notice that when I get the 14, what do I need to do to 14 to get to the 15 that I need to get to? I add 1. Exactly the same thing as I did in the first term, and that gives me the 15 that I'm looking for. So I'm going to erase that part because I don't need it anymore. It sort of proves what I'm looking for. And wherever I see this 1, I'm going to include the n, because the n refers to the position in the sequence or the number of polygons that we've got. And we can see that that is what the 1 refers to in there. So our general term is going to be Tn equals 7n plus 1. Now before we move on, we need to make sure that this works out. So let's try and plug in the 4 that we calculated, and if 4 going into the end over there gives us 29, we can be pretty sure that we are correct. So let's look at this. So if we put a 4 in there, we know that 7 times 4 is 28, plus 1 gives us 29. So therefore we must be right. and therefore our general term is going to be 7n plus 1. And that's the answer, guys. Nice and simple. It's all about finding the common difference first, timesing that common difference by the number of polygons or the number in the sequence, and then seeing what you need to add or subtract to that to get to 8 or whatever the number of sides is. Once you've figured that out, it's replacing the number of polygons with n, and you know you can place any number in there to get the right number of sides in any shape into the future without having to draw them out. Right, guys, that was a trickier one. Hopefully you have a better understanding of it now. And before I go, I'd just like to say a very special thank you to our sponsors for making this video possible. And also, if you'd like to see some more of these epic videos, head over to our website. And if you can't find the answer to your question, be sure to send the question to us, and we will send a personalized video back. Until the next time, guys, stay epic.